What is up, YouTube people of the world? This is going to be my first video of the page. I've been telling a lot of people I've been wanting to do this, and I finally got around to it. You can follow me on Snapchat, WillJ54. Sometimes I post funny stuff. Can't really too much because of my new job, but follow me. I'll make you laugh, and I'll do more of it. But as far as the first video goes, I want to talk about something a little serious. I want to talk about the difference between relationships and relationshits. And I've noticed there's a lot more relationships today because of certain things, and there's not a lot of real relationships. And a relationship can be ruined by social media, such as like if you post, you know, I don't know, 20 pictures a month of you and your girlfriend, fiance, husband, wife, anything like that. But everyone knows at home, you're fighting, you're screaming, you're cussing, and you just aren't happy. There's no trust, there's no love. When you get around people, you're always fighting. And don't, there's no reason to do that. You're creating a fake reality that, you've mentally created. Now you've socially created it. And I mean, you're just lying to yourself. You're lying to everybody else. It doesn't matter if you get 200 likes on the photo. You're still sitting at home with trust issues and, caring about each other, not caring about each other as much as you should. So, I mean, why do it? Why create this fake reality? And another problem out of the social media world I've noticed is that people will pressure somebody into doing what they think they're doing. And I'll give you an example. If every single time your spouse, significant other, leaves the house, if they go to the grocery store, that's extreme stuff, grocery store, work, anything like that, you think they're cheating. And they're like, no, 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 I'm not cheating. Well, eventually, if it's a little less serious stuff, like if you're going to the bar or a club or something, and they're like, who are you cheating with? And they say, no, no one. You've either got to live with the fact that they're telling the truth, or you've got to figure out how you can cope with it. Because if you don't, if you keep saying you're cheating, who you cheating with, you never want to be with me, you never want to hang out with me, you never want me to come to the bar with you, you know, you're going to get it. If you keep pressuring somebody in to saying you're not doing this, or I know you're doing this, I know you're doing it, and they say no, 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 eventually you're going to get what you want. Like at the end of the day, it might not be what you want, but it's what you thought was going to happen. So for you to sit there and worry, first of all, you don't need to be in a relationship if you're worrying and worrying and worrying. So you probably need to step out of that. But if you're not going to, if you're not strong enough emotionally, mentally, all that stuff, then you've got to talk to yourself, convince yourself that nothing's going to happen. And if it does happen, you're going to be strong enough to walk away from that situation. Or sometimes people slip up, they make it through it, they get stronger. Just figure out what you're going to do if it happens, but quit pressuring that person and thinking they're doing it, because eventually you will get what you want. So, and that being said, another thing is give respect where it's due. If your significant other is trying to treat you like a king or queen, just high up, treat them the same way. If they're, you know, trying to work harder for y'all, if they're trying to, make sure that they love them, if you're coming home and they're cooking and cleaning and, making sure everything's taken care of, all that stuff, treat them the same. Give them respect back. If you don't, they can find somebody else. There's like 7 billion people on this planet. If you're in America, it's like 3 to 330 million people. It's growing every day. I mean, you can move wherever you want to move, find a job. So, what's saying they won't walk out the door? What's stopping them? You ain't stopping them because you ain't giving them nothing. So, if you sit there and think about it, I mean, you could just be another number to them if you ain't giving back what you're getting. And so for you to sit there and, complain about this or complain about that when the other person is giving you everything you could ever ask for, is stupid. They're going to leave you. There's no hope. Like, why are you going to put yourself in a situation where you're giving everything you got and the other person's like giving a little bit whenever they feel like it? They're going to leave. Like, no reason to be in that relationship, no reason to stick around. So anyways, the last part is kind of part of the first part. It's trust. You have to put trust in somebody as soon as you meet them until they give you a reason not to trust them. And even when they do give you a reason not to trust them, you have to build it back up. You have to work towards it. And if you don't want to work towards it, you need to get out. There is no reason for you to be there. You got to trust somebody, you got to love somebody, and you got to respect somebody. If you don't do these three things, you need to find somebody else. If they aren't doing it for you and you're doing it for them, find somebody else. If you're not getting everything you want or need, get out. Now, there's going to be some exceptions. You can't always get every single thing you want. But what I'm saying is a lot of people stay in a relationship because they're afraid of being alone. They're afraid of being rejected. They're afraid of, basically they're not going to get to hover over whoever they were in a relationship with. So it just blows my mind how many people just stay in a relationship because of fear. And it's like, when you're 15, 25, 35, 45 years old, there's so many other people out there your age. There's so many more opportunities, many like town, state you can move to, like anything you can think of. You've got opportunity. Don't be afraid of leaving somebody when they're treating you like shit all the time. Like, it doesn't matter if it's behind closed doors, in front of people, like it doesn't matter. Quit staying with people because you're entirely afraid of being alone and rejected. If they aren't treating you right, get out. Stop going back to this person that treated you like shit once, twice, 5 times, 15 times. Like, stop. It's a theory that I have, and it's called the meth theory. When you do meth, the first time, I've never done it, but the first time I've heard, it's the best. It's the best feeling in the world. It's the best high in the world. And it's just like a relationship. When you first get together, it's the best feeling in the world. You're happy, you're smiling, you're always kissing each other, holding hands. It's great, grand, happy. But after that, if one thing goes wrong, you don't get that same high. But you're so addicted to this theory or this thought, it's just like, if I'm not getting that same high, why do I keep on doing this? Why do I keep, like, time after time? And it eventually will eat you alive, just like meth. So get off the drug, get out of the relationship, make somebody happy, and let somebody make you happy. Make yourself a name in this world. Go get a job, go work extra hours, save up money, do stuff you want to do, travel, whatever. Do you. You have one life to live, one life on this earth. Wherever you go after that, whatever you believe in, that's you, whatever you got going on. What I'm telling you, you have one human life. You're not going to get to relive it. You're not going to get to redo it. Like, when you hear all those 60-year-olds, you're like, man, I wish I could go back to being 20. If you're at that age, be that age, learn from these people, and grow. Stop making excuses. Like, if it's there, and don't get me wrong, there's going to be struggle, but you've got to get through it, because if you don't have struggle, you won't have strength. If I don't struggle to work out, or if I don't struggle to work at my job, I won't be strong physically, financially, mentally, any of that. So I'm not saying drop it at the instant. Like, as soon as something goes wrong and everything was perfect, don't drop it like a hat. Fight through it. If you don't fight, you ain't got nothing to prove. You can't say you did your best. Nothing like that. So I guess in all, and I know it's a 10-minute video and a lot of people are going to skim back and forth, but listen to the whole video. I want to post more. I want to post a lot more because I have told all my friends pretty much the same thing. And it seems like I need the world to hear what I'm trying to say, because maybe it'll stick with one of y'all. Not a lot of people I tell this to, they listen, but the people that have listened, they come out on top. They come out better. They have the house they want. They have the life they want, and they're living the life they want, and they are happy. And I mean, who don't want to be happy? So I'm going to end this with saying, live your life, trust, give respect, and be loyal, love them, give them everything you can have, or give them everything you can give them. And then when they don't give it back, learn from it. Leave, learn, and grow. I want y'all to have a great day.